have come to participate in this function in spite of short notice and busy schedules. I sincerely welcome the principals, faculty, staff of University Constituent Colleges who have responded to our invitation. I sincerely welcome all the faculty of SVU who have been working for the success of this Golden Jubilee celebrations for the past several months. I sincerely welcome all the present administrative and technical supporting staff of SVUCE and SVU University who have been supporting for the success of Golden Jubilee celebrations for the past several months. I sincerely welcome all those invitees who have come for far places, and some of them are relatives of some of our past students, for having come to this function in spite of several troubles. And last but not the least, but before that, I warmly welcome all the parents of present and past students who have responded to our invitation. I affectionately welcome the energetic, enthusiastic, competitive, career-oriented and disciplined student of SVUCE. I sincerely welcome all the persons from print and electronic media who have come with interest for covering this function. Thank you, sirs. Before closing my welcome address, I wanted to spend 2 more minutes with respect to the brief history of the college and what we have planned throughout this year. And this is the 5th college established in our state. And of course, SVU College of Engineering and Regional Engineering College, these two were established simultaneously in the year 1959. On 13 October 1959, the foundation stone was laid by the then Prime Minister, late Sri Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru ji. In 1968, the main building was opened by the then Chief Minister, late Sri Kausu Brahmananda Reddy Garu. That is, the first 5 years, the college had no buildings of its own, and it was using all the buildings that were available in the campus, semi-constructed or semi-finished, and people were moving with the equipment, the furniture, place to place, and that way it was started. Now it has its own buildings. Initially there were 3 branches: electrical, civil and mechanical. Now we have 6 branches in BTech: chemical, EEE, ECE, CSE, mechanical, civil. And we have 11 specializations in tech. And we have PhD program also. The total enrollment of this college as of now is 1,300 for all the programs put together, that is undergraduate program engineering, postgraduate program engineering and PhD program. We have been planning to increase the present intake in chemical, civil, electrical, electronics and communication engineering and CSE is 40. We have been planning to increase the intake from 40 to 60 if possible for the next year onwards. In order to increase the strength from 40 to 60, we need we have to augment academic space and hostel space and other infrastructure, and it may cost us around 10 crores. And we request all the alumni of this college and other philanthropies to donate liberally so that we can create this infrastructure with the object of increasing the present strength in 5 branches from 40 to 60. And we received 13 crores grant from TechU, that is Technical Education for the Quality Improvement Program, Phase 1. With that, we have improved the equipment and learning book and learning resources, and still, there is a shortage of, built-up space that is to be created. And we're expecting another 10 crores as a part of, TechCube phase 2. With this, the immediate objective is to increase the intake from 40 to 60 and to strengthen the infrastructure accordingly. As a part of the Golden Jubilee celebrations, we wanted to organize, several, events. The events are like this. In the month of November, we propose to organize intercollegiate games in sports involving, the students of other engineering colleges. In the month of January, we want to celebrate, in a grand scale, a great day, that is Alumni Day. Because they have as many as 10,000 students passed out of this college, and all of them have occupied very high positions. They have become entrepreneurs, researchers, professors, and in and abroad. And so they are doing very well. They have been helping not only to improve the economy of this country, the world, the other countries. I received several responses, that they wanted to participate, in such a great day, Alumni Day, and we have planned, to have such a day in the month of January 2010. And similarly, I still remember, we celebrated in a grand way the exhibition as a part of, SV University Silver Jubilee celebrations, where, our college exhibited, several, things, including the walking robot designed by then students, Professor K. Madhumurthy and Dr. Pratap Sundar, under the guidance of Professor P. Subramanian Garu. And I still remember, great crowds were drawn, to that exhibition. And we wanted to repeat the same feat, and for that we wanted to organize an open house exhibition in the month of March 2010. And similarly, we have been, organizing Rhapsody. Rhapsody means unbounded joy. See that, this year we should organize in such a way that, it will be a special Rhapsody, and which we can remember for years to come. That will be done, in March 2010. Similarly, see, we have planned to organize student conferences and conferences for teachers and others, like seminars, conferences, symposia, workshops. These will be organized, by the faculty as well as students, and spread throughout the year. And at the end of that, we plan to organize, valedictory function in the month of July 2010. Because we are going to have summer vacation in May and June, and students will be busy in April with the examinations, and the results are released so that they can join, pursuing higher education institutions and also report for placements. So after summer vacation and in the first week of July 2010, we have planned to organize a valedictory function, and during that function we are going to release Savani with complete information, past, present and future plans, with as many photos as possible, so that every one of us can keep it as, to remember our memories. So once again, I thank you very much for responding to the invitation of SV College of Engineering Golden Celebrations. Though very short notice is given, most of them, I could reach most of them through email and SMS, and if you can be, only if you received, the invitations. In spite of that, so there is you have responded. Once again, I thank you very much. I thank you, the organizers, for giving this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Professor Kasturi Rangan Garu, Rao, former professor of physics, former director of NURL, presently the director of research, SRM University, Chennai. Professor K. Ratnaya, director of SV University. Professor M.M. Naidu, the principal of SV College of Engineering and chairman of the organizing committee of this Golden Jubilee celebrations. Professor P. Muralidhar, the Vice Principal of SVU College of Engineering, members of the Executive Council of our university, Dr. Iswar Reddy Garu, the former Speaker of Andhra Pradesh and the former Executive Council member of our university, the principals of the constituent colleges of our university, the present and former faculty members, the non-teaching staff, the distinguished invitees, alumni of SVU University and SVU College of Engineering, dear research scholars, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, personnel from print and electronic media, very good morning to all of you. It gives me great privilege and honor to take part in this pleasant and highly memorable Golden Jubilee celebrations of the prestigious College of Engineering of our Sri Venkateswara University. I am very much delighted to be in your midst on this wonderful. We are all indeed very fortunate to have the great visionary of space science and technology, Padma Vibhushan Dr. Kasturi Rangan Garu, as the chief guest of this inaugural function. Sir, your presence here is an inspiration to all the faculty and students in this pursuit of research and academic progress. I am very happy that this day coincided with the birthday of Dr. Kasturi Rangan Garu. On behalf of myself and the university and all of you, many, many happy returns of the day, sir. I pray Lord Venkateswara to give you the strength and vigor to lead this country and make this country a developed country, at least in the nations of the developed countries. My hearty congratulations to Professor M.M. Naidu and his team for organizing this function in a befitting manner, inviting the former principals, the former faculty and staff of SVU College of Engineering on this occasion, and also arranging felicitations to them, which reflects our great Indian tradition and culture. The active participation and encouragement and the continued support of the alumni of Engineering College is highly appreciable. I am sure that this would remain very significant and memorable event in the history of this university. Sri Venkateswara University, located at the foot of 7 hills, the abode of Lord Venkateswara, was established to the wisdom and foresight of the great visionaries, late Sri Tankuturi Prakasham Pantulu Garu, the then Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, and late Sri Neelam Sanjeev Reddy Garu, the former President of India, to cater the needs and aspirations of the people of drought-prone Rayalaseema area in particular and the people of Andhra Pradesh in general. The university has completed 50 years of existence, and the Golden Jubilee was celebrated 5 years back, highlighting the academic and research enrichment and potentiality with a proven record at national and international levels. All this credit goes to the former Vice Chancellor, Professor S. Govindarajulu, and the following Vice Chancellors of this great university. The university has completed 50 years of existence. The university has grown from strength to strength over the past 55 years to emerge as a premier institute of higher learning and research in various fields of knowledge. Presently, the university has 4 constituent colleges: SVU College of Arts, SVU College of Engineering, SVU College of Commerce Management and Computer Science, and SVU College of Sciences. In addition, we have a postgraduate center at Kovali, which is located only 60 kilometers away from this place. The university started with 6 departments, now has 54 departments, wherein 73 different courses and several diploma and certificate courses are being run, with a total academic faculty strength of 460, with additional 80 academic consultants. The strength of the non-teaching staff is 2,300. The student strength, including the research scholars, is about 7,000. In tune with the new educational approach of the government, suitable to the present day requirements, we in the university have taken significant and innovative measures in the education, training, research activities. We have started several novel programs in our university with an interface to the society, industry, and university. We have started many new programs, to name a few: a 5-year integrated MSc courses in physics and chemistry, and other PG programs in nanotechnology, bioinformatics, pharmaceuticals, animal biotechnology, statistics and computer applications, software skills, etc., to meet the requirements of the society. Our university has good recognitions. To mention a few, the National Assessment and Accreditation Council has accredited and rated the university as A grade in 2009. The university ranked 19 among the top 25 central and state universities in India in research performance, assessed on both quantity as well as the quality. The university ranked 6th among the top 10 universities in Indian energy research. The Department of Physics has been recognized as the Center of Advanced Study by UGC this year. And our common and collective focus is on transforming the university as a highly reputed, internationally recognized university of par excellence. Coming to the College of Engineering, the great visionary Sri Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, laid the foundation for Sri Venkateswara University College of Engineering in 1959. Sri Venkateswara University of College of Engineering during the past 5 decades has become a premier technological institute in India and abroad as well, due to the relentless and sustained efforts of the academic staff, non-teaching staff, and the students in its transformation as a college of par excellence in technical education in the entire region of Rayalaseema of Andhra Pradesh, under the dynamic leadership and guidance provided by its founder principal, Professor G. Ramakrishnan, up to the present principal, Professor M.M. Naidu. The role of the faculty, the retired and the present, is commendable in nurturing this college as a model college with an excellent reputation and fame in imparting quality technical education to the students. I'm very proud to say that my first appointment is in engineering college. I worked as a teaching assistant for 11 months. In 1976, I got appointed as a regular lecturer in physics in engineering college. This is the basis for my professional career. The other notable thing is Professor G. Sarojamma Garu, the present Vice Chancellor of Sri Padmavati Mahila University, Tirupati, was also a staff member of this engineering college. And we have here Professor P.R. Naidu Garu as the former Vice Chancellor of Vice Chancellor of SK University, who is the faculty of the engineering college. In the college, the curriculum design for various programs are of good standard and updated at regular intervals to incorporate the current technological trends. The standard of instruction and discipline imparted is of high order to compete with the academic challenges world across by the graduates of this college. The faculty are all experienced and highly qualified. The alumni of the college have been occupying top positions in a wide variety of organizations of national, international repute in the world. It is certainly commendable and laudable. Very proud to say that I am pleased to know that this college has brought forward the semester system in all academic programs with the academic year 1968 and 69 itself, much ahead of other constituent colleges in this university. At present, all the colleges have choice-based credit system being followed, which is really highly appreciated. It is really more creditable and exemplary that the performance of the students in different competitive examinations like GATE, IES, and CAT has all along been quite impressive and highly appreciated across the country. This year, chemical engineering student getting first rank in GATE is a noteworthy. The college has thus been richly credited based on the academic achievements and accomplishments. After successful completion of the BTech program from this college, most of the students are getting opportunities of higher studies in the institutions, excellence both in India and abroad. Some of the BTech qualified candidates are getting rewarding job opportunities based on their academic merits and competitive skills through the placement cell of this college by generating an excellent interface with several industries, institutions, and relevant organizations. If we happen to go to IIT or IISc or IT giant organizations like Infosys, Wipro, or TCS, etc., we could find many of our alma mater candidates there from this college who are holding top administrative, executive, and scientific positions. Such a great, touching, happy situation speaks volumes about the credibility and skillful ability of our alumni, and certainly feel proud of them. Such is the impact of the imprint of our engineering college in our modern society. It is really great and quite touching to mention that our talented engineers, technocrats, are functioning as famous and popular industrialists, entrepreneurs, and scientists in all states of US and most part of the Europe and also other parts of the globe, with our university BTech and MTech degrees from this landmark institution. I am hopeful that this college, being recognized for funding under TECH program to modernize the training and research laboratories and infrastructure, would further be transformed into an institution excellence in the time ahead. I am confident that the activities and the programs the college is going to take up during the Golden Jubilee celebrations throughout the year would be highly successful, memorable, and fruitful events on our university campus. I wish all the students a great success and bright and prosperous future. I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you one and all. Now, Dr. S. Vardarajan, the convener of this Golden Jubilee celebrations, will introduce our distinguished chief guest, Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan Garu.
We are all very fortunate to have in our midst one of our illustrious sons, Padma Vibhushan Dr. Krishna Swami Kasturi Rangan. Indeed, I am honored to introduce Dr. Kasturi Rangan, Member of Planning Commission, Government of India. He took his Bachelor's and Master's of Science degrees in Physics from Bombay University and received his doctorate in Experimental High Energy Astronomy in the year 1971, working at the Physical Research Laboratory, Ahmedabad. He was a member of Upper House of Indian Parliament. From 1995 to 2003, Dr. Kasturi Rangan steered the Indian Space Program as chairman of Indian Space Research Organization. Under his leadership, the ISRO witnessed several major milestones, including the successful launching and operation of India's prestigious launch vehicles, namely PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, and GSLV, Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle. Further, he also oversaw the development and launching of some of the world's best civilian remote sensing satellites, namely IRS-1C and 1D, realization of new generation INSAT communication satellites. Dr. Kasturi Rangan is a member of International Academy of Astronautics and served as its vice president. He is a member of International Astronomical Union and a fellow of Third World Academy of Sciences. He is a fellow of Indian Academy of Sciences and served as its president during 2001 and 3. He is honorary fellow of Cardiff University, United Kingdom, an academician of the Pontiff Academy of Sciences, Vatican City, and the trustee of Nehru Trust for Cambridge University. He was chairman of the Board of Governors of the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, from 2000 to 2005. Presently, he is the chairman of Council of Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Also, he is the chairman of the Governing Council of the Raman Research Institute, Indian Institute of Astrophysics at Bangalore, as well as of the Aryabhatta Research Institute of Observational Sciences at Nainital. Professor Kasturi Rangan has published more than 200 papers in the areas of astronomy, space science and applications, delivered 61 convocation addresses in various universities of the country, and is also the recipient of honorary doctorate from 16 universities, including Banaras Hindu University, Anna University, IIT Bombay, University of Calcutta, Indira Gandhi National Open University, Mysore University, Sri Venkateswara University, and SRM University. He has delivered more than 300 public and memorial lectures. He is one among the 4 global personalities and the only Asian to deliver a keynote address on potential of space technology to serve humankind, coming 50 years at UNESCO headquarters in Paris.